Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. The Koran Interpreted, a translation by A.J. Arberry, number 68, the pen, and the first verse, Noon wal qalami wa ma yasturun. And the noons and the memes form a certain pattern that you're not going to hear, but you know, in the Kabbalistic way, noon kind of is the feet. The verse with noon is kind of the feet, cough, the knees, and anyways, I've gone over this before, but yeah, I thought it's very important to say the first verse and remind you of that it's also used in terms of the evil eye. The last two verses people say as sort of a supplication to protect against the evil eye. The whole chapter, when dealing with insanity, and you know, there's, but one should be careful with some folk cures. It's one thing, let's address, but as in a video I put forward today, is that you can find the verses that refer to the issues and use them in the way that, you know, matches your belief. But anyways, in the name of God, the merciful, the compassionate, Noon by the pen and what they inscribe, thou art not by the blessing of thy Lord a man possessed. Surely thou shalt have a wage unfailing. Surely thou art upon a mighty morality. So thou shalt see, and they will see, which of you is the demented. Surely thy Lord knows very well those who have gone astray from his way, and he knows very well those who are guided. So obey not those who cry lies, and they wish that thou shouldest compromise. Then they would compromise, and obey not every mean swearer, backbiter, going about with slander, hinderer of good, guilty aggressor, coarse-grained, moreover ignoble, because he has wealth and sons. When our signs are recited to him, he says fairy tales of the ancients. We shall brand him upon the muzzle. Now we have tried them, even as we tried the owners of the garden, when they swore they would pluck in the morning, and they added not the saving words. Then a visitation from thy Lord visited it while they were sleeping, and in the morning it was as if it were a garden plucked. In the morning they called to one another, come forth betimes upon your tillage, if you would pluck. So they departed, whispering together, no needy man shall enter it today against your will. And they went forth early, determined upon their purpose. But when they saw it, they said, surely we are gone astray, nay, rather we have been robbed. Said the most moderate of them, did I not say to you, why do you not give glory? And they said, glory be to God, our Lord, truly we were evildoers. And they advanced one upon another, blaming each other. They said, woe, alas for us, truly we were insolent. It may be that our Lord will give us in exchange a better than it. To our Lord we humbly return. Such is the chastisement, and the chastisement of the world to come is assuredly greater. Didn't they but know? Surely for the God-fearing shall be gardens of bliss with their Lord. What shall we make those who have surrendered like to the sinners? What ails you then? What ails you then? How you judge, or have you a book wherein you study? Surely therein you shall have whatever you choose. Or have you oaths from us, reaching to the day of resurrection? Surely you shall have whatever you judge. Ask them which of them will guarantee that. Or do they have associates? Then let them bring their associates, if they speak truly. Upon the day when the legs shall be bared, and they shall be summoned to bow themselves, but they cannot. Humbled shall be their eyes, and abasement shall overspread them. For they had been summoned to bow themselves while they were whole. So leave me with him who cries lies to this discourse. We will draw them on little by little, whence they know not, and I shall respite them. Assuredly my guile is sure. Or exit'st thou them for a wage, and so they are weighed down with debt? Or is the unseen in their keeping, and so they are writing it down? So be thou patient under the judgment of thy Lord, and be not as the man of the fish, when he called, choking inwardly. Had there not overtaken a blessing from his Lord, he would have been cast upon the wilderness, being condemned. But his Lord had chosen him, and he placed him among the righteous. The unbelievers well nigh strike thee down with their glances when they hear the reminder, and they say, surely he is a man possessed, and it is nothing but a reminder unto all beings.